Hey guys, it's Mike here from ProPhysio Plus, and today we're going to be talking about shin pain and what you can do to help alleviate your stubborn pain. Please like the video, subscribe to our channel and share with your friends. Okay, let's jump in. So it's important to understand what shin splints actually are. So they actually refer to any pain that is felt along the length of the area from the knee all the way down to your ankle, this region over here. And that region is commonly known as the shin bone, as you guys know. So if the root cause of your shin pain is of muscular origin, then there are some useful exercises that you can use to help address any asymmetries in your strength. A common exercise that we use in the clinic are tib and raises. So this can either be used as a test or it can be used as a good strengthening exercise. So what we'll do is first look at it how it can be used as a test. Okay, so when we're trying to assess the muscular endurance of the tib ant muscle, which is the muscle just on the side of the shin bone over here, what we can do is look at some raises for each leg individually. So what you'll do is complete 20 raises like so, raising it from the toe end, and you'll complete about 20 of these on one side. And what you're looking for is if you're fatiguing a lot earlier on one side than the other, if it's reproducing any of your symptoms, and then you'll compare it to your other side and see if there's any differences in asymmetry of your endurance or your strength. And then that'll be a good muscle for you to target within your rehabilitation. So the next variation is a bit of a heavier variation, and this can be used as a strengthening exercise. So what you do is probably have half a meter away from the wall, step away from the wall, and then you just want to lean your upper back against the wall, not your bottom, leave it hovering in front of the wall. And what you're doing is completing the same raise that we were looking at before in sitting, but you're doing it now in standing. So it's using your body weight instead as resistance. And if you want to make it a bit harder, you'll simply just walk a bit further away from the wall, imposing a lot more force along your legs over here. And you'll be completing about 3 sets times 10 reps of those, reproducing a strength protocol there, which would be a good strengthening exercise, which can help your symptoms, especially for those runners or those dancers experiencing any shin pain.
Okay, so we've got some great quick-fire questions that, a lot of these questions get raised in the clinic as well. So first of all, Mike, what are shin splints exactly?
Yeah, so shin splints refer to any pain that is felt along the length of the area from the knee to the ankle in the lower leg, which is commonly known as the shin bone. This condition arises due to inflammation of the muscles, tendons and bones in the area as a result of repetitive overloading, and is common against runners and dancers. In extreme cases, excessive pressure on the shin bone may lead to stress fractures in the bone itself.
Great, thank you for answering that question, Mike. So the next question that we often get is, what do shin splints exactly feel like?
Yeah, so people affected with this condition often complain of pain of varying intensity along the inner aspect of the shin bone, which may be accompanied by signs of inflammation such as swelling and redness. Common symptoms include an aching, throbbing sensation along the inside of the area of the shin bone, which also may radiate outwards.
All right, so when should I actually start worrying about shin splints, Mike?
Yeah, so you should seek medical attention promptly. If your pain is severe or you have trouble walking, contact your doctor in the following cases. So number 1, your pain levels don't improve or are gradually getting worse. Number 2, the original pain has progressed to involve other areas. Number 3, there appears to be swelling around your lower leg, which gradually worsens. And lastly, your shin bone is warm and red, which is typical hallmarks of inflammation.
So another big question that we always get in the clinic is, should you massage shin splints?
Yeah, that's a really good question. So as we know, inflammation is a key hallmark to look out for. This feels like a vague warmth over the troublesome area. So during this stage of the injury, it is wise to veer away from deep tissue massage, as this can aggravate your symptoms. Once this stage has subsided though, massaging adjacent muscles, in particular the tibialis anterior muscle, which sits at the front beside your shin bone, is a good place to start, followed by your calf muscles. Though this isn't addressing the root cause of your problem, it's a good way to gain some pain relief in the interim while you're addressing other key factors.
So Mike, the big last question that we always get, how do I stop getting shin splints in the future?
Yes, this is the golden question, isn't it? So as we know, shin splints is a multifaceted problem which requires a thorough assessment in order to prescribe the most suitable corrective exercises, footwear or training regime. Commonly, shin splints arise during a rapid change in training load where we can do too much for our muscles to handle. There are also biomechanical issues that can stem from inappropriate footwear, weak musculature of the lower leg, poor hip mechanics or an irregular running pattern. Furthermore, if the root cause is muscular origin, then exercises like the one we went through earlier is useful in addressing asymmetries in your strength.
Awesome. Thank you, Mike, so much for answering all those questions. And I definitely hope that everyone watching this, gets some great benefits and tips. And guys, always trying to make healthy simple.
So there you have it. We've laid out how you can improve your shin pain. So please let us know how you went with it. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. We'll talk to you again soon. Making healthy simple.